Good morning, students. I am Dr.R.Suganya, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity. Today, we are going to see about the introductions and basics of C, the design thinking stage of C programming. So, here, like empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So, whenever we start the basic of C programming, so empathize in why we learn C. That is difficult in installing the compilers, writing the first program, and understanding the compilation. Okay, that is empathize. Define means like the problem students needs a simple and efficient way to learn C programming fundamentals, set up the development environment, and execute programs successfully. Okay, so ideate is to generate the solutions such as step-by-step installations on guides, flowcharts, okay, and mind maps, video tutorials, interactive coding environment, and comparison tables for compilers and interpreters. Okay, so next about the prototype, describing the learning resources, a sample hello world program, installation manuals for Windows, Linux, Mac OS compiler, workflow diagrams, and practice exercises. Test, ask students to install the compiler and compile and run a C program, identify the compilation errors, and explain the difference between the compiler and an interpreter, and gather the feedback and improve learning materials. Okay, the history of C. So C algorithmic language was the first computer language in 1960. In 1967, Martin Richards developed a BCPL, that is Basic Combined Programming Language, and in 1970, Ken Thompson created BCPL with many features and called B. It can handle low-level activities. Okay, these are textbooks. And in 1972, the Dennis Ritchie evolved C from alcohol. Okay, so the C programming language book, which is Brain Kernighan and Dennis Ritchie, was developed in 1978. And American Standard Institute appointed a committee to define the standards for C in 1983. So in 1989, the ANSI approved C and it is known as ANSI C. And in 1990, it became ANSI or ISO, that is International Standard Organization. During the same period, Sun Microsystem of USA created Java model on C and C++. So this is from 1960 to 1999. 1960, algorithmic. In 1967, BCPL. In 1970, B language. In 1972, traditional C. And 1978, K and RC. It is Kernighan and Ritchie. In 1989, ANSI C. In 1990, ANSI or ISO committee. And in 1999, C99. Okay, so C is a robust language. It is built-in functions and operators of C language which can be used to write any complex program. C is a middle-level language because it combines elements of high-level language with the functions of assembly language, and it is well suited for writing both system software and business package, and it is efficient and fast due to its variety of data types and powerful operators. There are 32 keywords in ANSI C, and its strength lies in its built-in functions. And C is highly portable, and it means that C program for one computer can run on another computer with little or no modifications. And C is a well suited for structured programming too, and the modular structure makes program debugging, testing, and maintenance easier. Another features of C is ability to extend itself, and C program is basically a collection of functions that are supported by C library. Getting started with C, alphabets, words, sentence, and paragraphs. Alphabets and then constants, variables, keywords, and instructions, and then program. Setting up C on Windows. So we have to download like systems from one systems to another systems and run the installer, and we have to verify with GCC versions. Use an editor like VS Code with C++ extensions. In option B, WSL to install from an admin PowerShell. Install Ubuntu from the Windows Store and verify the install version, and also edit files with VS Code. Okay, so setting up C or Linux is, it can be like, uh, we have to give it an Ubuntu with this particular code. Okay, so install, build, essential. Okay, these are essential command. As it is in Windows it is different, and in Linux it is different. Okay, and setting up C on Mac OS is different, and we have to open the terminal first, and then we have to install the command line tools, verify the compiler, and install the GCC via homebrew. And so from human readable source code to a running program, there is four stages: pre-processing, compilation, assembly, and linking. So compilation here, say for example, gcc hello.c. Okay, so it compiles hello.c, which is an executable named hello. Okay, and it runs a compile program. So write code in this .c, compile it, and execute the generated binary file. Thank you.